All right, so in other news, Mexico is actually enforcing their borders just as well as United States. This little border war is getting absolutely crazy. So you can no longer go to Mexico without a travel visa. Yeah, your passport is not going to work at all no more. You can bring it, but it won't work. And guess what? Those lines at the border are even longer. Guys, it's getting crazy. So Mexico said, you know what? We're going to fire back at y'all at the United States. Guys, you want to enforce your borders? We'll enforce ours for the Americans going over there for medication. Yeah, the reason why we have to go over to Mexico for medication because ours is too expensive. Holy shit, man. But I want to jump into this video because this is crazy, right? So if you guys did not know, travel visas are not free. So now going to Mexico is not only going to cost you gas money, but it's also going to cost you a process of getting a travel visa and also paying for it. So that's fun. But I want to jump into this. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below. But yeah, let's jump in to see what's going on with the borders.
Now to the U.S.-Mexico border, where travelers are experiencing some changes during spring break travel. If you're heading south of the border for your vacation, you'll need more than just your passport. Mexico is now requiring U.S. citizens to fill out an immigration form before they can cross.
Oh, immigration form.
Incredibly long
oh
lines
my
at the port of
gosh.
entry. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly spoke with one
You
of
don't
those
want to be in
travelers,
Mexico and be an
they
American.
had
You
no
will get
idea
deported.
this was happening.
You'll get deported.
This process is not new, but Mexican immigration authorities are now strictly enforcing it, leaving people waiting hours to get into Mexico and having to pay.
Like countless Arizonans, Jim McCauley and his wife, who live in Scottsdale, were heading into Mexico for a day trip.
We were going to visit the pharmacy.
Damn, you go to Mexico for a day trip? For lunch?
It's something we've done many, many times before.
They usually go in on foot and say the process is easy.
Normally, walking into Mexico is just like walking into a Walmart.
But on Thursday, when they got to the point of entry in Yuma, that wasn't the case.
The line was very, very long. Most of the people in line didn't know what was going on. The only progress that we made in that line were people that were leaving.
When they asked others how long they had been in line,
They were telling us it was a 3 to 4 hour wait.
Oh,
both
hell
finally
no.
decided to cancel their trip because of it.
It was frustrating because we didn't expect it, hadn't heard about it. It's for us, it's a 3.5 hour trip down there and back.
The reason for the long wait, U.S. citizens traveling into Mexico not only have to bring their passport, but now must obtain a travel visa.
Guys, Mexico is firing. They say, you know what, guys, y'all are not going to do this no more to us. And you know what? I'm glad they are. I think all countries need to fire back, not just at America, but all countries need secure borders, and no one is bigger than the program, okay? Americans can't just go over to Mexico with a passport because you're American. Just like Mexicans can't come over to America without immigration and all that good stuff. Everything should be treated equally, right? Equal opportunity. Everyone should be treated equally. Us as Americans, we're not better than anyone else. I can tell you that right now. We are not better than any other country. We're not better than any other human being that walks the earth, okay? Don't think you're better than Mexico or Mexicans or blacks or whites or Asian. You're not better than anyone. So I think all countries should follow this, follow suit behind this. Everyone should be the same. And if you need an immigration and passport and pay the fees to get to Canada, you're going to have to pay the fees, get immigration and passport. If you need to do it to any Africa, any country, I think this is good. This is good for the world.
According to the Mexican consulate of Phoenix, a form most Americans don't know about because Mexico hasn't strictly enforced it until now.
Well, yeah, because look at America.
As far as we could
We're
tell.
The
enforcing.
consulate says it's to make tourists comply with the requirements and for safety. You can fill it out at the port of entry or online. To find it, go to the Mexican consulate of Phoenix website, click on this link called Visa para Personas. From there, click the first link near the top. Hit this plus sign, agree to the conditions, then fill out the form, including where you're going in Mexico, what port of entry you're entering, and other personal information. You can then print out the form and bring it with you. However, the consulate says it will cost you about $30. For McCauley, he says until the process gets smoothed out, he isn't planning on going to Mexico anytime soon.
But why? But why? Why not? Why not go now? Because it costs you $30? Dude, that's the thing. That's the problem with Americans, right? And I'm American, but I will tell the truth about what's the problem with most people. We just think we just can get it all, you know, eat the ice cream and cake and make it too, or whatever the saying goes. We think we could just have it all without any repercussions. Like, we get things for free. This is not cool, okay? I think Mexico did a good job with enforcing their borders, just like America did a good job with enforcing our borders. It should be an equal thing. Because right now in America, the ICE agents are running rampant. They're taking families, they're snatching, you know, poor abuelitas, and they're taking grandmas and moms that had no crime. They just were here, been here for 40 years, and now they're getting shipped back to Mexico for what, right? I don't stand with that. You are a criminal, a felon, you did some heinous shit, you're gone. Hit the road, Jack. You're going over to Mexico. But if you're just a mom, you've been working, you've been paying American taxes, you've been doing everything that you should be doing in this country, like every other citizen of this country, don't bother them. But I've seen so many videos of just normal people getting snatched up by ICE agents as collateral, but they aren't criminals. They're not doing anything wrong. And so I'm all for Mexico doing this, you know, putting the belt back on us, you know. I think it's a good thing. But you guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like down below, all that good stuff.
The effort now.
Now, the consulate says those with dual citizenship do not need to fill out this visa. You can also find a link to that form on our website, 12news.com.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like I said before, make sure you leave a like. But yeah, it's good that Mexico do this, and I hope all the other countries follow suit. No one is bigger than the program. Got it?